afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
I call the House to order.
Last time from the side of the government. First of all, I would like to ask you what was the topic. The topic was this house will reimburse housewives for their domestic services. It was a simple question of whether you will do something or not, yes or no. What they've done is, the opposition have come here, they've accepted it in principle that okay, that yes, we accept that we need to pay them. They've only talked about how are you going to do it. They have certain doubts about the implementation or the practicality of the implementation, but in totality they agree that yes, we need to do this, and that was exactly what the topic was, whether you need to do something or not. Now, I'll take the points one by one. First of all, the LO as well as the DLO have come and talked only about the GDP. GDP again, why? Because there are certain doubts about the implementation and the practicality of this move if we apply this. So again, it shows that they are agreeing with this in principle. The principle is much more important. If the principle is accepted, then obviously you can go ahead and formulate a cohesive and sufficient policy so that this move may be appropriately implemented. Now, next the point comes, they came here and said that in our country, they tried to highlight the social differences. They said that there are different laws for having a divorce in Hinduism and Islam. Thing is, religion does not matter in this, as was very rightly pointed out by my DPM. He said that every person has to earn. Money is something which does not depend on religion. Even a Muslim is working, even a Hindu is working, everybody needs to earn. So what we are saying is, anybody who's earning, he needs to go home and distribute that money with his wife. The reasons for doing so, we already told you that there is a need to uphold, to increase, to improve the image of a woman. Right now, the status quo is that a woman is viewed as a burden. Again, my DPM said that she is viewed that she is not contributing anything meaningful. There are no services she is rendering. It was restated by the LO as well. So we say that by this move, we are overall improving. We are saying that a housewife is an asset. It's not that she is whiling away the time whole day and not doing anything worthwhile for her household. Now next the point comes, I've already told you that they agree with the principle and only have certain doubts about the implementation. They said that in Indian society, moral incentives dominate over monetary incentives. That in case you divide that money equally between a husband and his wife, there will be friction between the two. I mean, it will lead to higher incidences of domestic violence. Now listen to me, this is the point which comes exactly on our ambit. Because domestic violence happens precisely because the husband views the wife as something insignificant. Maybe later. Because the husband views his wife as something entirely insignificant that does nothing but is a burden on him. That she is something which is leeching on his salary, whatever meager amount he manages to earn. So if you do this, you increase the status of a woman, you are giving her respect. You are saying that okay, this is a significant person, she has a life, he is to be respected. And that is why it will ultimately lead to a decline in domestic violence cases. The next point comes, now they say that because you cannot implement this, you cannot guarantee that this move will be implemented with 100% efficiency, so you should not do it. Sir, the thing is, if you know that something is good, if you agree with it in principle, as they do in this case, then you have to try to achieve whatever amount of efficiency which you can achieve. If you say that, okay, I can do this, I don't know this question, I can only score 5 or 6 marks out of this, but still you attempt it. It's not like you leave it all together, okay, I don't know the 10 marks, I don't know. Okay? So the next point is, I've already covered domestic violence. I've told you that about the image of a woman, how it needs to be improved. The analogy of actors pointed out by my DPM shows that money is important too with respect. Money does not feed a stomach. Alright? So money is important along with respect. Respect, women may be getting respect, but they also need money, and that is precisely what we've been saying here throughout our two speeches. Now, another point coming from the side of the opposition was that the social system of the country is such that you cannot ensure respect by giving payment. Okay, sir? Even if I somehow agree to this point, that if you pay someone, you do not give him respect. Again, that point was rebutted by the analogy of a political actor. Because why is he respected? Because he is rich. Okay, you have a very gifted actor, but he is not rich. Would you respect him as much? Then another point coming from the side was that a relationship between a man and a woman would deteriorate further between a husband and a wife if there is a division of the salary. We told you that they have to work as a team. What is a husband and a wife have to live their whole life together. I mean, they know how to work and live like a team, right? So you can't say that just because they have to divide money, they start fighting with each other and even more. So that's a perfect. Okay. So I've talked to you about our points as well as their points. Now I would like to point out something which has been missing in the entire debate. Thing is, what have we proposed? We are proposing that we are dividing the existing amount of salary in a husband and his wife. So you must notice that there is no, there is a negligible burden on the state as such. We are not telling the state to give more money, so there is no burden on the state. Secondly, so we are saying that this move will lead to an improvement in the condition of women. So what are you getting by this move? There is no additional cost. There is a negligible cost on the part of the state, but you are getting an improvement in the image of women as a whole. For minimum investment, for putting in something very less, you're getting a larger reward, and that is very important for the progress of the society as a whole, where both men and non-working women as housewives are respected equally. So for negligible investment, for negligible inputs, to have such a benefit, I think it is perfectly justified, and that is why